Snyder will not order flags to half-staff for 3 Michigan Marines who died serving their country. A spokesperson for the governor says the 3 didn't die in the line of duty when the Black Hawk helicopter they were aboard plummeted into the Gulf of Mexico earlier this month.
Many are upset at that decision, including the wife of a Holland Marine killed in combat 3 years ago. And 24-hour News 8 Steve Kelso has her reaction, new at 6 o'clock today.
Yeah, the issue is a matter of definition. What does in the line of duty really mean? It means something very different to a war widow than it does to a bureaucrat.
It just hurts.
The opinions of Rachel Price are strong. She also has real credibility. You see, her husband, 37-year-old Gunnery Sergeant Daniel Price, was killed during a patrol in northwestern Afghanistan on a Sunday morning in 2012. Thousands turned out to pay their respects, all under flags that had been lowered in his honor.
These people are giving their lives, and the fact is that, they're not getting honored for it.
But there will be no official proclamation from the governor's office for Marcus Baywall of Warren, Trevor Blaylock of Lake Orion, Andrew Seif of Holland to lower the flags. Other governors from other states affected have decided otherwise, but a spokesperson in Lansing says Governor Rick Snyder cannot.
It's not a decision that the governor has made. This is a long-standing practice in Michigan that goes back 4 years and was developed in consultation with the Department of Military and Veterans Affairs that sets a protocol.
That protocol clearly states that, quote, the flag of the United States shall be displayed at half-staff throughout the state when a Michigan resident serving as a member of the United States Armed Forces is killed in the line of duty.
One could argue that these folks were killed in the line of duty.
Right. Arguably, the language could be a little bit more specific, but and obviously it can be interpreted a few different ways, but what it means in this matter is when they're deployed, when they're on an actual order overseas.
In Lake Orion, the township supervisor decided that argument just wasn't enough. He worked with the governor's office as the body of Trevor Blaylock made his way home on Wednesday. Flags were at half-staff.
I personally don't see the difference if they died in a helicopter over the Gulf of Mexico or if they died in a helicopter in the Persian Gulf.
Governor Snyder's office says today that he has reached out to all 3 of the families personally, and no one in this story calls these men anything other than heroes. But it seems clear tonight that if Andrew Seif is to be honored by flags at half-staff, it will have to come from the local level and not from Lansing. I did speak with Holland Mayor Kurt Dykstra today on the phone. He says it's just, again, he's already been in touch with Lansing, but it's too early to tell right now because as of right now, we have no idea what the funeral arrangements will be for Andrew Seif. Yes. Typically, flags are lowered during a memorial period.
The mayor in Lake Orion, you said he did work in cooperation with the governor's office to get permission to do that.
Yep, he's township supervisor. He wanted to know if he could indeed do this, if that was violated the protocol in any way, and indeed he was given the blessing to go ahead and do that. So we'll have to see what happens here, if indeed Andrew Seif is buried in Michigan.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Steve.
Steve, thank you.